Okay, let's look at some more Titanfall 2 map callouts. We're going to look at Forwardbase Kodai. Now there are 4 sides to this map, and this whole side is called Crane. We landed here in Crane Field, and we're going to look at Crane Base here. Crane Base stretches over that way a bit, and we're going to walk through it right here, and we'll get back to it later. But that's called Crane Base right there. And then we're going to go through Crane Yard where all these boxes are, and then go up into what I call just Crane. It's the building where there's a crane on top of it. And we'll walk down to Crane Yard again, and we're going to move on past there to Repair Room. The map calls it Repair, so that's what I'm going to call it. So this blue room, this blue light room, that's Repair. And we'll move on to what is Deck Alley. Right next to it is the main deck, is what the map calls it. So we're going to call that alley down there Deck Alley, and this is main deck. The map calls it that on a sign inside this room. Then we'll go into the Barracks. This is on Signal side, but this building is called Barracks, and then over there is Barracks Shed. We're still on Barracks, and then the namesake is right here. It says Signal right there on the map. So this whole side's called Signal, and you want to call that the Signal Tower, that's fine. But this is Signal House. This building also has the word Signal written on it, so I call it Signal House. And we'll take out a few of these grunts there and move on. And we'll walk up into this area, which the map itself calls Dock. So Dock is opposite Repair. The opposite side of the map, the opposite room, on the mirrored back side is Repair. So Dock and Repair sort of mirrors. That's what I'm calling Foot Tunnel to differentiate with Bottom Mid, which is what we'll talk about later. But I guess we'll just speed up here and go through Crane Base again and some of the stuff we've already talked about, which leads us to Bottom Mid, which all these roads and pathways on the bottom, I'm just lumping them all as Bottom Mid. So on the left leads to main deck, and on the right here leads to Dock. And here we have Signal Yard. It's the front part of Signal, which stretches out into the rest of it. And then in the back behind the Signal building and stuff is Signal Field. Up here we have Signal Grassy. Each side of the map has this whole area is Top Mid, but over there is Crane Grassy, and so we're staying on Signal Grassy. It's this grassy planter up here, and then Top Mid is this whole top area again. So then we'll run over here and get a quick glimpse, and the two parts that I'm just not going to walk through are cliffside over there. That whole path on that side, I'm just calling all that cliffside, whereas the opposite side is mountainside, which we're about to take a glance at. So it's mountainside on one side and then cliffside on the other, and then the other cross of the map is Signal on one side and Crane on the other. So feel free to use as much or as little of these names as you like, and check out the next video. Thanks for watching.